These are common mistakes beginning drivers make in traffic. So we're reversing out of a parking lot near Micro Center, and there are a lot of people coming in, backing out. So you need to look. This is a front view today. We're going to go past the store, and you really have to look and watch. People are excited. Video cards, gaming computers, TVs. We've got to be safe. I'm staying middle right just in case someone runs out. People are shoplifting. They're shopping. And then people don't use blinkers in parking lots. So I'm going to turn mine on. Don't assume anything. Expect everything. Holiday time is a very happy time and fun time, but also sad and emotional. People are stressed out. They might be forced to come out and shop. They might have lost their mom or dad, so you really got to be patient. As I'm sitting here at this intersection, there are a lot of cars coming, so I'm just going to be patient. It's hard sometimes because you just want to get out and go. You're tired, you're exhausted, you're hungry, got to use the bathroom, but you have to wait. And that's very hard for drivers. If I don't look left and right, I could pull out and get hit. So I want to remind you, just sit here and wait till it's extra clear. I'm very patient. Still waiting. And then it took about a minute and a half. I'm gonna go all the way to the right lane. This lane is for right turns only. That car cut out behind me. They almost got hit. So that person in a Lexus almost hit them with those aftermarket side pipes on there. So that's a good lesson learned. This lane can make a right or go left to the far right lane. If we go straight, we cannot because there is a building there. Also, you get mentally exhausted when you're driving and a lot of traffic and a lot of people, so you need to kind of pause and take a step back. Driving can be very demanding, it can be very stressful, it can bring on a lot of anxiety. If you're tired and hungry, you're going to tend to drive more aggressive. We could turn right on red. I don't see any signs, but in some cases, it's better to wait. You might be tempted to honk your horn, but all that's going to do is make people very angry and they're going to road rage. I have to go in the second lane, and then I need to get over, and then the light's red, so I got to cover my brake. In these high density areas where Panera Bread is, Starbucks, you've really got to be aware of the volume of traffic. So I'm just going to take my time. And you need to know, we can't make a U-turn here. And it says, through traffic, proceed on green. So we can't go across on the red. You could get a ticket. Signal only. No U-turn. There's my green. I'm looking. And parking lots are very dangerous places. People do not stop at stop signs. I'm going to go ahead and stop. Pause. And then I have to make a left. My blinker was on early. Use your blinker early and often. And I'm scanning left and right because cars will fly through here. People are shoplifting. People are shopping. And, okay. I'm looking for the drive-through. And this is a great area to take drivers. There are a lot of tight right turns, tight left turns. And you really need to understand going up the aisle, down the aisle, angle parking, stall parking. It's just really a great area. You have to keep your energy up. If you shop all day or you're walking around all day, you're going to be mentally exhausted. I've been to the downtown metro area. Made a video earlier, really put out some good content. I'm really mentally exhausted, so I have to get something to eat. And then I have a 3-hour drive back home. So we're going to show you some of the hazards and mental things you need to do. Our fuel range is about 206 miles. We need to fill this up, or I could just get on the road and get going and really beat heavy traffic. But you have to plan your trip and be prepared for flat tires, heavy traffic, construction.
I'll be right with you.
Thank you.
What can I get for you?
First, thank you. I need 2 spinach, feta, egg, white wraps, please, and that'll be it.
Spinach photos. Let me make sure that I have 2 of those. I know we were running a little bit low. Okay, I do. And you said that'll be all?
Yes, that'll be it.
Perfect. We'll see you up here.
Thank you. I'm always courteous and respectful. I've learned that from my family members, and I try to show you guys that too. These really tight parking areas are challenging for all of us, and you got to know how to manage this. I like to park away from a lot of cars because you'll get your car hit. Items could be stolen. So you have anything of value, you want to put it in the trunk, because people will break into your car in this time of year. A lot of valuable stolen cars are stolen, and people are shopping. So you want to put anything of value in the trunk, out of sight, out of mind. I got up at 5:30 this morning and we drove into the state of Michigan, and we went to downtown Detroit. We saw the Renaissance, the Detroit River, Canada, well, winter. We saw it. We didn't go over there. We drove on Jefferson. We went on 75, 696, 94. So we went on a variety of expressways just to show you what you need to do, some of the common traps. This area is extremely busy. A lot of cars, shops, people shopping, walking. If you're not careful, you're going to hit someone, run over someone, back into someone. I think occasionally good expressway driving teaches you patience. You have to be able to deal with semi-trucks. You've got to find the proper lane that you feel comfortable in. I try to drive in the middle lane. If I want to push hard, I'm going to go in the left lane. If I want to be a little bit slower, I could be in the right, but you'll get cut off by cars and trucks merging on. So I try to drive in the middle 2 lanes. And once we get out of here, I'm going to show you that. A lot of beginners will just stay in the right lane, and I find because I'm an instructor, they get cut off. They tend to freeze up when semi-trucks come by, so I'm going to get you in that middle lane, let you be comfortable, and let you really relax. It takes about 15-20 minutes to relax. This is a really tight left-hand turn. If I overturn, I'm going to go over the curb to the left. If I turn wide, I'm going to hit the tree. So you really have to, and this also is a blind corner. This is a one-way in and one-way out, but you never know. People get excited when they think of coffee or Starbucks or whatever the brand is. Every couple hours you should get out and stretch your legs. We went over to Micro Center. I was looking at some bills for the channel for 2025. So either we're going to have it built and pick out the points that we want for video editing, gaming, 5 terabyte, 2070 Ti, either AMD or Intel, and it will be water cooled. So I've been looking, and just really shopping around to find the best price, the best case that I want. I have a View 71 case, all glass. It's really nice. It's a little bit big. I'd rather have a bigger case than a smaller one. And the View 71 case is fine. I like another ROB fan. And then I can water cool the 4070 Ti, and then we're good. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
1049. Oh, sorry, before tap works, if you got it. Want any napkins?
Yes, please.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Here we are.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Thank you. And just being courteous, I think that's really important. So now, we're hungry, a little bit tired. The stop signs are faded, so we want to pause for a second and just build good habits, right? Just want to pause. And now we're just looking around, checking. We're going to get ready to go in this traffic. We got a 4.5 hour drive home. So, and then this is really tight and narrow. And I'm watching people walk, making sure no one falls, looking for brake lights. This guy's got his vest on. He's trying to walk. Gotta have your head on the swivel. I guess you don't want to get hit or be hit. This is the blind corner. So I'm just gonna come up real easy and look, check. And I'm gonna go ahead and make my turn. And then, see, they just blew through the stop sign. And I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop. All right. They're from Pennsylvania. Okay, so I have to be in the inside lane only. Right turn. And that beautiful red Corvette. It's really nice, man. And I'm being inside lane. And then I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. Okay, so a lot of traffic here. I'm gonna pause for a second, breathe. Just really take my time. This lane has to go left, so we got to go across and stay to the left side. This will take us right on the expressway. I'd like to see my students get in early, so sharp left turn. And then that spur sign tells us the car to my right. And they didn't mean to do that, but that's what happened. about 60, that's too slow. Speed limit 70, so I gotta get up to speed. I'm gonna accelerate up at 70 now. Fuel range is 203 miles. So I'm going to get out of the state first, then we'll fuel up. Car's good to cut off this truck, so the semi-truck driver is looking ahead, and I see him looking down. Going to this curve really slow. It's really easy to go over speed, like 85 or 90. So I'm just lifting my foot, staying smooth. Checking out the blind spot, I'm watching this blue minivan. I feel a little better. I'm in an open lane, but I gotta deal with all these cars. Oh boy, you see all that traffic up there. So, see how the traffic backs up? If I wasn't paying attention, I would have hit that white car. And then I'm looking for traffic. It's very scary, all these cars. Cement truck is a beast. Then I'm going to accelerate. I don't want to be by this. Whoa. See those brake lights? Trying to get over to the second to the left lane. And I'm going to try to settle down. This is traffic on the interstate. I normally don't do this type of heavy traffic driving, but occasionally you need to get out here, blow some of the dust off, practice great speed control, and just being smooth. That's what I'm trying to do, is settle down. We're at about 70. It's a TRX. pull this out to the left. So I'm trying to hold the wheel. The car's kind of veering to the left a little bit. I'm looking for open space. I'm going to keep space. No blinker. I'm trying to keep space in front of me and behind me and evenly move around and look. Looking over one lane to the left. I'm going to pass some of this traffic. I'm turning and holding the wheel, not too hard. Our fuel range does drop to 193. That's crazy. We were at 202, so something could be going on with the motor, or I need to recalibrate. It's a little alarming. Looking ahead around the curve because all of a sudden traffic could just stop. It's almost like a race course. People drive very, very fast here. I remember going through Chicago. We were driving 95 miles an hour. I was barely keeping up at 70. So, how fast are they driving your area? The car to my right has a donut or space saver tire. They're really going too fast, and that tire could blow. Still trying to adjust my speed and position. This car does have a lane departure, so I kind of feel it steering a little bit is a little weird. Trying to look ahead. Our fuel range is 191. We are drinking fuel, and this is a small motor. Showing you what a beginner driver would do. You hear that? We are on the autopilot right now, and it's making those lane adjustments. So if I fell asleep right now, I would hear this sound, and it would wake me up. So these are some of the safety features this vehicle has. So it's nice to know if I got tired or started to fall asleep, this car could potentially save my life, and that ended. We're at 189 fuel range. I would be very nervous if I was in an electric vehicle. But you will have to find a charging facility immediately. A piece of wood is very dangerous. It could fly out. I do not want to be near them. Trying to hold the wheel really steady. It's very windy. out here. We need to do some comparative analysis of speed versus mileage. We're definitely out of the efficiency range, and the car is not getting the best mileage I think it could. And I'm driving relatively slow. There are other people who are going even faster than I am. I'm looking ahead. I see a lot of traffic backing up, so I don't want to rear end this Chrysler 300. So I lifted my foot and I tapped my brake because this curve is really dangerous. I've seen cars and trucks flip. Really easy. And you think this is something in Dallas, Texas, they're 2 times as high. I think I have that content. I just need to find it and I'll get it out to you guys. These 2 lanes merge into one, so I want to leave room. I see the tanker to the left. I'm not trying to cut off this tanker. Nope. See all those cars? I'm going to come in behind it. And then I'm going to get over one more lane to the left. Staying away from that semi-truck. Our fuel range is at 190. Get over one lane to the left. Saw that white Jeep, no blinker. She's playing with her nose. I'm trying to drive safe. Saw that gray Honda. They're flying. I'm trying to hold my speed nice and steady. Some traffic forces pulling me out a little bit. And if you choose to stay in this lane, you're going to have to go substantially faster and burn more. I'm at 187 fuel range. That gray car is doing about 90, and they're cutting off everyone. Range is 186. I'm lifting my foot. They're not going as fast as I am, and I don't want to be in a wolf pack. Not the animal, the wolf, but a wolf pack is a group of cars, and you always want to leave room just in case someone loses control, smashes into a wall. Speaking of that, there was a gray Charger GT, I believe. It was raining about 4 days ago. This Charger went around a curve and hit the wall. So a lot of people drive really fast on curves and then they lose control. See? The vehicle there? That's a terrible spot. Oh, no way. Definitely call a tow truck. Looks like they lost their front tire. So in that case, I would call the tow truck and have them come and get me. I wouldn't even attempt to do that. You'll get killed. Fuel range 183. There's a charging center out here if I had an EV. I would have to go half an hour to 45 minutes out of my way to charge unless there was one on the way out of the state. Fuel range 180. Fast is a relative term. Some people 85 is fast, other people 65 is fast. And I'm trying to be very predictable. When you drive, you want to be predictable for yourself and other drivers, because the common good for the community is most important. We don't want to hit or be hit by a driver. This gauge is not correct. It's at 182. I don't know if I can trust this gauge for a fuel range. It's inconsistent. You see that right curve margin on. Let's see if they have a blinker. No blinker. Confusion. They're on the phone, they're kind of drifting to the right. I could stay in this lane or I could change. I think I'm going to increase my following distance. So that's your thought process, right? And I'm increasing my following distance. You know, if I go a little bit slower, my fuel range is 180. Get over one more lane to the right. I don't feel comfortable with that. That Jeep could tip over, so you want to stay away from small wheelbase vehicles like that. Our fuel range is 179, so at a certain speed, this vehicle tends to use more fuel. So that sweet spot is between 65 and about 75. Over 75 is going to use more fuel. Under 70, it'll be consistent. See how slow traffic's moving. It's like they're not even moving, so I'm adjusting my speed and position. Looks like semi-truck is from Massachusetts, I'm not sure. Or Maine. It's from Maine. Alright. Squeezing my brake. We have to get some fuel. I don't trust this. This is a clover leaf, so you've got to look up as you go around. we don't want to overturn. Take our time. We're at 174 fuel range. Isn't that crazy? That Jeep that switched lanes, they got off with me. It's kind of weird. I don't know if they're following me or what. But I must go back off. I don't know what's going on. Plus they have a tail light out too. Trying to calm down on velocitize, so I'm used to traveling about 70. And now we're back on main roads. So I'm trying to be smooth and very predictable again. And then I'm lifting my foot because I see brake lights. And that's what you need to do by looking at this. Look ahead and analyze for yourself. I'll have to tell you, a man was struck and killed yesterday in this area. So we're going to do some quantitative investigation and find out what happened. We're going to analyze the police report because that's what we have to go on. We can't go on social media and Facebook and Instagram and all those other social media platforms. We got to get the truth. So I'm looking, and then I turn into the nearest lane. I'm keeping my turn short. I'm going to gently accelerate out. I need you to look at all these videos, leave comments. We're going to be putting together some master classes very soon.